everyone, I'm Savvy Tech Grandma. Have you ever looked at one of your own photos and thought, I wish I could turn this into something magical? Or maybe you've seen AI artwork online and wondered, how do they do that? Well, today I'm going to show you one of my favorite AI tricks, using a reference image in Adobe Firefly to create brand new images. It's easier than you think. Today we're exploring Adobe Firefly and its new Nano Banana image model. The great thing about Firefly is that you don't have to subscribe to Adobe to use it. If you don't have a subscription, you can simply purchase credits as you need them. Just keep in mind that creating images uses credits. Most of the images I've been making have used 20 credits each. Let's get started. When you open Firefly, you'll see that you can choose to create either an image or a video. For this lesson, we're choosing image. Next, look for the Model Selection drop-down menu and choose Nano Banana. Now choose the aspect ratio for your project. If you're creating something for a computer screen or a YouTube thumbnail, I usually recommend the wide format. If you're using something for your phone or social media stories, choose the vertical format. Once you've made those choices, click Generate. Now comes the fun part. Under Reference Images, click the little dotted square with the plus sign. Choose your device to upload a photo from your computer. If you happen to keep images in Adobe Cloud, you can choose that option instead. For this example, I'm using this photo. Now it's time to write your prompt. This is where you tell Firefly exactly what you'd like to create. The more specific you are, the better your results will be. Describe things like colors, lighting, size, artistic style, mood, textures, and any changes or transformations you want the AI to make. Remember, don't be afraid to be descriptive. Firefly and Nano Banana usually take a minute or two to create your image. The amount of time depends on how detailed your prompt is and the quality setting you've chosen. Mine is currently set to 1K, which gives a nice balance between quality and speed. And here's the finished image. Let's put it beside the original so you can really see how Firefly used my reference image while creating something completely new. Now let's try something a little more imaginative. I'm starting with a couple of photos I took last fall of some tiny pumpkins that had shriveled up on the table on our deck. For my first prompt, I asked Firefly to turn them into a cartoon-style image. The result was interesting, but honestly, it wasn't quite what I had in mind. So, instead of starting over completely, I simply edited my prompt and removed the words for cartoon style. Sometimes a tiny change in your prompt makes a huge difference. I generated it again, and this version was much closer to what I wanted. One of the nice things about working with AI is that experimenting is part of the creative process. Once I had the image I liked, I decided to make a YouTube thumbnail for this very video. I told Firefly to use the AI-generated pumpkin image together with one of my original pumpkin photos. I asked it to place them side by side, add an arrow pointing from the original to the AI version, and include a caption. Here's the finished thumbnail. I think it turned out pretty well, and it only took a few minutes. The more you experiment with different prompts and different reference images, the more you'll discover just how powerful Adobe Firefly can be. If you found this tutorial helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like more easy-to-follow AI tutorials, tech tips, or creative ideas made especially for everyday users, be sure to subscribe to Savvy Tech Grandma and click the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me what kind of image you'd create using a reference photo. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.